Hello, it's Get Carter, and I'm back for another episode of Oxygen Not Included. So, we've got our power from last episode, we've got our farm up, which hopefully should give us enough food. We have another slot, another bed, and another mess table, so we'll see if we can find... Alright, that sleeper's not good. Won't perform build isn't preferable, but as long as they'll do everything else, it's not too bad. -5 athletics isn't the best, but you are germ resistant with mole hands, and you do have a lot of, well, digging and cooking are your interests. And you binge eater. We can survive. Might actually do this. The -5 athletics is annoying to start with, but athletics will go up. So, and it's Bubbles Mark. Mark 2. Seeing that Mark 1 had a unfortunate end because I wasn't paying attention. We have Mark 2. Alright, so we now have, what have we got? 8 duplicates. And we should hopefully have enough water. No, water. Food. But what we can do is... Oh yeah, put some more research on. What we might do is we'll just throw in some planter boxes, and we'll just do a little bit more mule ice. Because I'm not 100% sure there will be enough food, although we... Actually, don't do it there. We will do it down here. And that power does not need to be there. We should have enough... Yeah, we've got enough oxygen in the base to survive. Now we have got... what are we doing? We have got a fair bit of carbon dioxide around the place. And we will want to get rid of that. So, just in preparation for getting rid of that, and opening up more space and getting another spot to put our polluted water. I'll probably put the germy polluted water over here, and I'll put the normal non-germy polluted water over there. So our food did go down, but I think it's going to go up fairly fast shortly, because we will get a lot of these blossoms being harvested. Your water, I dare say there shouldn't be any real germ problems in the base. Oh, what am I talking? The polluted water's up there, isn't it? So maybe down here we'll put the polluted water. No specific germ issues. Oh man, you're so slow. You really don't realise how bad -50% run speed is. Yeah, you're horrific. That's right. She will get better. Her athletics will go up. Alright, so we're on to doing all of this now. What I'll do is I'll aim at getting over here and seeing if we can find some sort of... what do I want? Now, I think these are locked because it gives access to the base, and I don't particularly want a whole bunch of... What's in there? I suppose that doesn't really matter if it's opened up. But I don't really want the chlorine getting into the base, so... I've got that there, and I've got a gas pump to try to pump the chlorine back into there. And actually... we'll hook up that... so that doesn't need power right now. And we'll ignore you. And we can hook up that. I'm not sure how much we currently have, but that's right. We've got the option to... Yeah, so it would technically put it over if everything was running, but not everything runs. And talking of running, we'll... At this stage, we'll probably just go through all the things. Doesn't really matter what we're researching. It won't make any difference. Alright, so they're both hooked up. You've got water from somewhere. These don't have a purpose anymore, so we'll get rid of those and get some material back. There's a little bit more of that there. So what we do want to do is get up there at some point. See if we can find anything different. I don't think this has revealed anything as yet. We can see a little bit more over here, but not enough for us to see anything good. We have got access to the thimble reeds for the suits when we get them, and we have got a couple of spots where we could dig out a bit of gold, I think, without unleashing any slime lung and having to deal with that annoyance. Because we might actually want to do a few things with gold just to stop them overheating as quickly. You've got some water there. I might just try to mop up that when I see it. I can't reach any of that. Just so it doesn't get deep enough that it can't be mopped up because there's too much liquid. At some point we'll do the insulation, but I'm not really fussed about that right now because we don't need it. We shouldn't have any super bad. Well, we've got the... Yeah, we've got that causing a bit of problems in the base. With temperature wise, we've got the... This area is a bit warm. Yeah, so what we really need to... Tell you what, maybe what we'll do is... Dig out you. We'll put that up there. We'll dig out that. We'll cancel that for the moment and dig you out. And we're going to put... Actually, we'll put tiles there. Because eventually what we're going to do is make that a vacuum, this bit here. So there won't be any heat transferred through anyway. And hopefully that'll make it slightly cooler. Alright, so what do we got down here? Alright, yeah, pipe blocked, can't do anything anyway. Right, we are getting the bleach stone. Now, did I put... Where am I? That's full up. Anyway, so what I might do is put a quick little one that's going to go down. Oh, there's already one here. Yeah, so we'll get... That's right. We will want to get this done fairly quickly, just for the bleach stone. So what I might do is we'll just do... We'll do all of this bit as quickly as we can. Lock that chlorine gas vent in, and we maybe even you go 5. So they're about to go to sleep. So we'll try to lock the chlorine gas vent in that area, and we'll tackle that slime lung. I'm hoping that suits won't be an issue for this because there's so much chlorine around. The germs should die fairly quickly, and it shouldn't really go to our base, or shouldn't have a lot go to our base. But we'll have to wait and see. And any stuff that's coming out, or any gases going in here, will hopefully go back in there if it's not too much pressure. Which it is. In fact, it's max pressure. That is not going to be pretty. But we'll deal with it. Worst comes to worst, if there's chlorine in the base, we'll live. I mean, there already is chlorine in the base, so... Worst comes to worst, it shouldn't be too bad. Right, we'll have to have a see. I should have made this out of sandstone. That's right, we'll leave it out of sandstone. We've got lots, but I'll probably start using igneous rock. Losing my voice. To start building stuff. In fact, what are you made out of? Yeah, stop that. We've got it, we might as well use it. And you're probably sandstone as well. Yeah. Don't know why I even put a ladder there, but... Yeah. Put one back. Yep, they'll be able to get up there. I might just dig that out just so it's got a bit more room. And all of this is sandstone, which we don't want. And I don't want you to do that. You can do that. Now can we see? We can't really see any more in because we're not doing that part of it. We got carbon dioxide and probably chlorine in there. So we're about to unleash this bit. We might just have to bite the bullet and dig all the way down. Just do the whole lot at once and try to get some of that, lower some of the chlorine pressure. So we'll see how we go, and hopefully we won't end up with huge amounts of do ignorance rock there too. Actually, tell you what, we've got it, we might as well use it. And yeah, your sandstone as well. So there. Assuming you're going to be sandstone, so we'll do a ladder in just there. Do that, and then my priorities are screwed, but anyway. And all of you can be in your truck. We'll change the priorities in a little bit. That's right, I'm happy for them to dig that all out as soon as possible. Go there. Go there. Where is storage compactor? Let's make you out of this rock. Not there, please. Dig, dig, dig. Alright. So how are we going? Alright, so that was a lot of pressure that just went. Yeah. A lot of pressure that just escaped. So we're going to want to do these basically as soon as we can to make sure the pressure stays as much as it can in that area. We want this pump working, but it's not going to work. We haven't got the plastic to do over pressurized. We'll see how we go. Hopefully when I dig out all of this bit, enough of the pressure will drop where it will be able to work. What do we got? We just researched something. Oh, the critters. We'll do automation. Right, so that's done, that's done. You are super high pressure, and yeah. So chlorine has, oh yeah, your athletics doesn't suck as much. Where's your athletics? It's gone to -4. -4! So she'll always be, what, -5, so it'll be maximum 15 or whatever. Or 20. I think it goes up to 25, doesn't it? So you're going to always be over-pressurized, or pretty much will always. But that's right, we will dig into this area and we'll start trying to kill off the slime lung. We'll probably put a deodorizer. We'll see where the polluted oxygen ends up first. Alright, so you're going there. We need the bleach stone done. We need that done ASAP. Yeah, so how much is chlorine in the base? We'll probably want to start pumping this out to somewhere. So that's relatively low pressure. Yeah, so I won't. Oh, well, ventilation. I'm not going to get them to build it now, but what we'll do is do a plan of maybe down here. And what we'll do is go out here, up here, and out here. And do a gas vent there. And get rid of some carbon dioxide and get rid of the chlorine gas. And make sure there's just good old-fashioned oxygen in there. And we might not be able to reach that, but we'll do that. And that should do it. Should be good to go. Yeah, so where are we at this stage? Right, so I think anyone can, anyone can dig out that stuff, so I'm not sure why they're not doing it. It is all on priority. I'll tell you what. You go there. Bubbles has no job. Frankie, you can go to there. And that'll help you digging. Now, what were we going to do with her? She does love mining. So possibly we'll make her a miner. Although I would like her to get a gopher first. Just so she can carry more, and then I might switch her out to being a miner. And I think... does that give you athletics? It does, doesn't it? No, strength. So she'll be able to carry more. What gives you... Does one of them give you athletics? Or maybe not. That's digging, that's construction, so that's strength. Alright, so maybe it's just strength you get, and athletics you just have to develop over time. That's good. Alright, so we're nearly getting there. I dare say the pump's not going to be able to do anything for a long time, but we've got this pump here. Yeah, so there's a fair amount of chlorine getting into our base. What I want is... actually, we won't plant anything just yet. The calories available showing is okay. But what I might have to do is I might have to get this set up. As much as I really don't want to. And what I also might have to get set up is... You should be on 7. Is the second one of these power transformers. Because I think we might end up going over the edge with the power now. And we'll just put you through to there. So what's already on the... So there's nothing big on the line, but I think once everything starts kicking in, then it's going to cause more problems. Alright, so we got that there. You get rid of that, please. So oxygen in there, and we've got carbon dioxide. So is there any oxygen anywhere near the bottom? No. I've got oxygen in there, which is good. But apart from that, there's not really any. We want this done, and we want it done now. Now that is going to... Putting that everything on 9 is going to muck us up a little bit, but I just want it done. Why'd you dig out that one? Oh, it's 9 as well. Alright, so... What have we got? 5.4. Oh no, you're trapped. No, which is good. Alright, so at least that's locked. There's a few gates for them to get through. Yeah, but I would wish you'd do it faster. But saying that, I just told him to do all of this as well, so... Goddamn bubbles. I never realised how bad minus 50% run speed is. Quick, get to the toilet before you have an accident. Yeah, she'll get faster. One day. That's what we got. You're digging there. There, alright, so that's all good. We've got a bit of chlorine escaping up, but that will be fixed at some point. Alright, we'll leave the power, actual power set to 1. Alright, you're getting oxygen there. Do that. So yeah, it did drop down in pressure from 5 kilograms, but that's right. I think once we start digging through all of this stuff, hopefully it will all be good. What I don't want to do is do too much of it at once. So I might do it in layers, and I'll wait until the slime lungs pretty much look dead. Get rid of that. Supply. So it looks like I think the chlorine gas is basically, yeah, it's just going up actually, and it's going to start killing stuff. Unfortunately, I need to get this working. But I suppose because I've put 9 on all the priorities, they're that's right, they won't be able to reach that. Yeah, so they're doing all the 9s first. That's right, the 9s are nearly done. We might change this to a 5 because it doesn't need to be 9. We'll change that to a 5 because it doesn't need to be 9. We'll change all of that to 5. Anything we really want done is this storage compactor. Just so we can transfer all the bleach stone in. Now I think I've set up these things to accept bleach stone, haven't I? Not there. What is it? Consumable ore? Yeah, so these are set up on a 5. And what I want to do is set this one up on a 5 as well for bleach stone, and what we'll do is we'll get them to sweep it up ASAP. Because otherwise it's just slowly being released into that area. At least that way. Where are you going? Oh, there must have been room in the... Did you just drop that down? We've got granite, ignorance rock, sandstone. I'm sure he dropped that bleach stone. Oh, maybe not. I don't know. There's none in here, is there? I just don't want to put it higher than 5 because then they'll start transferring all the bleach stone, which is annoying. Yeah, it's there. Sure it's there, I just can't see it. Tell you what, maybe we'll just sweep up with a 9 and hopefully they'll grab it. I don't think the bleach stone's anywhere else. Alright, so you're done. They'll get those. We started to do all of this, which is good. Because we need to get the chlorine out of our base. I might put in an air tile. Just maybe there and there. Just to help the flow a little bit. So, is there any... What have we got? So I don't think it's specifically there yet, although what are you? Carbon dioxide, which is fine. The carbon dioxide will find its way down eventually. That's not an issue. So chlorine's slowly leaking up into there, which is annoying. What I might do is set that and that. Oh no, actually no. I'll start opening the first slime lung just to see what happens. So what's going on here? How much juice are we using? Now, so why didn't the coal generator actually kick in? Or maybe the coal generator did kick in. Yeah, we'll just pay attention and see what happens. I don't think much juice is being used, so it's not doing anything. You're not an unreachable build, are you? You just haven't done it. Get that done, so at least the polluted water. Mop it up. Yeah, so that polluted water hasn't got any slime lung in it, but it will have, I think. I'll have to wait and see. Because that should be dug out fairly quickly. You will get that done. You will get that done eventually. Do that. Where are you going? Come on, actually cancel that for a second. I'll see if it runs down and I can clear out that water. Just trying to avoid getting slime lung in it. Because then I'll be bringing slime lung into the base. Though I think in water it dies out eventually anyway. I'm pretty sure. Stop it. Alright, so it emits a fair amount of chlorine. per second, which is a bit annoying. What are you doing? Come on, do that one. Oh, Bubbles. Poor Bubbles. You're slow running. Alright, so what do we got? That's not done yet. Alright, that's getting done. There we go. Or maybe not. No, doesn't look like it. That's right. We're just going to have to dig out this one. So what we'll do is I want to dig that. There's a 9. Someone will come do it. They'll also do that, but what we want to see is what happens to the slime lung when it's dug. Who's suffocating? Oh, yeah, you're fine. Ah, that ball there. Alright, so what we're going to do is we'll mop as soon as we can. You've got slime lung, but not much. Apparently there's a little bit of... So water there or not? I don't know that there is. So what's happening with this? It's not going into the air as yet, but I don't think it can because there's solid chlorine there. You're over pressure, so you're not going to do anything. We might have... Where are you? So you've just got a little bit of slime lung, nothing serious. So what we'll do is we'll get the rest of this done now. And we'll get the rest of that done. Are you reachable? Yeah, you're reachable. And that. So why haven't you done? You go do that. And we'll deal with that later. So we do want to get this power done sooner rather than later, because we have a fair amount of chlorine sitting in the base. And it's only going to get worse the more they go up, or the more they dig into here. This is carbon dioxide. What are we looking at? That seems fairly high pressure. Just that little... Just that little bit. Alright, so we've got... Oh, 0 surface germs. Alright, we'll do the next one. Actually, what we want to do is get rid of that, because... you keep going. Do that. We get rid of that one because that's got surface germs, and we'll get rid of that one as well. But your priority will be 5. 5's fine. Dig away. What we can't do... Yeah, there's too much liquid there. It's right, it'll eventually change and we'll be able to do something, but at the moment we will leave as is. Alright, so you got a few germs in there, but I'm pretty sure... dead cycles surrounded by polluted water. Yeah. That's fine. We'll get rid of the water at some point, and I don't think any of this... Yeah, I don't think any of the slime lung's going to be able to escape, basically, with all that chlorine that's there. Now, come on. What part haven't you done? Let's see if we can get this done. And put you back up at a 7. Just so we can start to get rid of some of the chlorine that's in the base. We do have both the deoxidizers on. What I will do is... Do we have pressure? Yeah, those sensors. I'm just going to put the Atmos sensors next to them. And basically turn them off at certain pressures. Like about 1100. If it falls below 1100, basically get them to go on. If it's above 1100, or maybe 1200, we'll not worry about it. So you're set to do... Tell you what, we'll do another round. And we still can't too much liquid. What I might do is see if we leave that at 5 and that gets dug out, whether I can get a little bit of liquid from there. I'd really like you to... they can stay there. Doesn't matter if it's closed off. Now, why are you not putting this bit? We will have to put a cut in here. What I might do is just get that finished off camera. You can mop those two. No! Yeah, don't do it. You can dig, but I want it low priority. Just until I'm mopped. Alright, we'll finish this off camera, I think. And I'll just get that done and the gas pumping. We've got heaps of food. So I could actually contemplate... no. I forgot to change it to... yeah. It's a problem with changing it to different materials. I always forget to change it back. Yeah, so what we'll do is we'll leave it there, but I'll probably look at getting a couple more duplicants up and we'll house them up here. Thanks for watching.